I found out my girlfriend was cheating, but I waited 2 months to confront her. And now she thinks I'm the villain. So yeah, this has been eating me alive for a while, and I haven't told anyone in real life, so here goes. I 27M was in a relationship with Lena, to 6F for just under 3 years. She was my first real, adult relationship. We met at a friend's birthday party and clicked right away. She was sarcastic and bold, and I was more quiet and observant. We balanced each other out in this weird but perfect way. I honestly thought she might be the one. And yeah, I know how cliché that sounds. We moved in together last year. Things weren't always perfect, what relationship is, but we had routines. Sunday mornings at the cafe around the corner, dumb reality TV marathons, fighting over whether or not ketchup belongs in the fridge. It does. She was someone I built a life with. So here's where things start to get strange. Back in February, I noticed Lena being different. She'd always been kind of glued to her phone, but suddenly she was guarding it like it was made of gold, face down on the table, bringing it into the bathroom, getting jumpy when I'd walk behind her while she was texting. At first, I brushed it off. I figured maybe she was planning a surprise for our anniversary. It was coming up in April, but then I started seeing signs that didn't make sense. One day she came home wearing a hoodie I'd never seen before. When I asked, she said it was her co-worker's. She got cold at the office and he lent it to her. Fair enough, but it smelled like cologne. I asked whose hoodie it was, and she goes, Brian. No, wait, Brandon. One of the interns. Which is a really weird answer to give about someone whose clothes you're wearing. From that day, I couldn't ignore the feeling anymore. That low, stomach drop anxiety you get when your gut knows before your brain does. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I decided to observe. I don't know if that makes me a coward or smart, maybe both. Over the next couple weeks, I paid attention. Every time she said she was working late, I checked her location. We had each other's locations for emergencies. Sometimes it matched, sometimes it didn't. The most damning clue was a lift receipt she accidentally left open on our shared iPad. It showed she went from her late night at work to an address I didn't recognize. I looked it up. It was an apartment, across town, not even close to her office. Still, I said nothing. I started sleeping less, smiling less. My chest was always tight, but part of me needed proof, not just suspicions. I wanted it to be undeniable. I wanted to be sure. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I followed her. I took a half day off work without telling her. She said she was going out for drinks with coworkers, celebrating a project wrap-up. I waited 30 minutes after she left, then drove to the bar she said she was going to. She wasn't there. I waited in the car for over an hour. Then I saw her walking out of a building down the street. She was laughing, arm in arm with a guy I didn't recognize. I didn't confront her. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just drove home numb. When she got back that night, I pretended to be asleep. She crawled into bed and whispered, "Love you." I almost said it back. Fast forward to 2 months later. I had a plan. I was going to move out quietly, cleanly. I lined up an apartment, slowly moved things out piece by piece while she was at work. The day before I planned to leave for good, I finally sat her down. I told her what I knew, everything, the hoodie, the lift receipt, her location, the guy I saw her with. She didn't deny it. She just sat there silent. Then she said the one thing I wasn't expecting. "If you knew, why didn't you say anything?" I told her the truth. I didn't want to argue. I didn't want to be lied to. I just wanted to make a clean exit. She exploded, said I was manipulative, said I made her feel paranoid for weeks, said I emotionally tortured her by pretending everything was fine while I was plotting behind her back. She told her friends I gaslit her. Some of them messaged me, calling me cold. One even said I weaponized silence. And now I'm sitting here in a half-furnished apartment wondering, did I do this wrong? Was it wrong to wait? Should I have just confronted her the first time I suspected? Did I give her too much space? Or not enough honesty? It's been 3 weeks since I left. She hasn't reached out once. And I've never felt so much relief and so much heartbreak at the same time. All I wanted was closure. Instead, I got blamed. TLDR, found out my girlfriend was cheating. Stayed quiet for 2 months while I planned to leave. When I finally told her, she flipped it on me and now people think I'm the bad guy.